Checking the 3D. Literally, I'm going to tell you, stop checking the 3D. Don't look at what your partner is saying, what they are thinking, how they are acting, behaving, what other people is talking about your relationship or whatever. Don't look at the 3D at all. Ignore the 3D. That's what I'm going to say. And of course, sometimes it's not easy to ignore, especially when you have the triggers, especially when they said, did something, and you guys have something in between, like the argument or fight or something like that. It's very hard to not get triggered by it. But the best way to take the power away and to change the situation to get exactly what you want, to manifest what you want from your relationship, from your specific person, from your ex or the new partner, whatever the case is to ignore the 3D. Stop checking in. Stop waking up every single day and checking in. Is my partner there with me? Do they love me? Do they think about me? Do they want me? Do they want to have a family with me? Do they want to have a kids with me? Do they want to marry me? Stop checking in. And stop, like, the thing that happened, that's something that's very deep. Like, when you started thinking about it, like, is my partner thinking about me? Do they really want me? Do they want to live with me? Do they want to have a family with me, kids with me? Do they want to marry me? When you think about it, the first thought may be very subtle, okay? It may be very subtle, then followed by second thought, third thought, fourth thought, and with the course of time, the thought started converting into feeling. Then you're gonna start feeling in a certain way. You're gonna feel discomfort. Oh, maybe they don't like me. Maybe they don't think about me. Maybe they like somebody else, and then you started feeling negative. You started feeling anxious. You started feeling like discomfort, frustration, irritation, all that feelings and emotions will going to come up. And then you're going to start taking actions, choices, decisions based on that. And that's determine the everything. That's determine your results. Because if your actions are in correlation to what is triggering you, in correlation with the 3D, you cannot get something else. You cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect to get the different results. And that's what happened, because one thought comes up and you didn't notice it. It's just like a little bit subtle. It comes up, you didn't notice it, and then it's followed by second. Sooner or later, before you realize that thoughts are actually converted into the feelings, now it's creating a certain kind of feeling and emotion inside of you, and that's dictating your actions, your choices, your decisions. So before that momentum creates, before that momentum start, catch yourself in the beginning itself when the first subtle thought started. Catch yourself in the beginning, because this can take, like, this gonna pick up the momentum, and once the momentum is picked up, it's very hard to get out of it. And then you were like, I'm feeling so freaking bad, I'm getting triggered by it, how to get out of it, how to feel happy, how to get back in the center, how to manifest my partner. And then it's very hard to get out of the momentum because the momentum has picked up. And then the only way to get back to the neutral, from negative to neutral, not positive, getting from negative to positive, especially when the momentum is picked up, it's very hard. It's very, very hard, because you are on the negative spectrum. You're like the other side of the stick, and you want to go to the other side of the stick. It's very hard when the momentum is picked up. So at that time, let the momentum takes you wherever it's gonna take. And once it's gonna take you, when it's gonna happen, whatever it's happened, you feeling, crying, emotions and everything is just take it out, then you're gonna move towards the neutral. So you're gonna move from negative to a neutral once that momentum is like settled down and you have feelings and emotions. Maybe you cried a little bit, or went out with your friends, or hang out with your friends, whatever, and that momentum subsides, and then you're going to move towards the neutral and then start picking towards the positive. That's how you change your alignment, especially when you are at the high, especially when you are having a high momentum on the negative spectrum and moving from negative spectrum to the positive. That's how you do it. So it's very easy to pick up the thought, but you got to be really aware of it. It's not that easy. It's easy to pick up it's easy to be not getting the negative momentum when you pick up the initial thoughts, but it's not easy to be aware that that initial thought is coming, because it's going to be very subtle in the beginning. You might even notice it. You were like, okay, just a second thought, and you would just ignore. You just like, okay, it's just a second thought, and then you picked up by second and third and fourth, and before you understand and realize, you picked up the momentum. So you got to be really aware in the beginning itself when you're catching up that negative momentum. And then the moment you catch up the negative momentum, see for what itself and redirect it. redirect it into the positive, and remind yourself, like it's like a homework for every day to remind yourself that I am the creator of my reality, and I cannot react to the reflection. I cannot be triggered by the reflection. It's a reflection. The outside of me doesn't control what I'm gonna get or what's my reality will be or what I'm gonna manifest. It outside doesn't dictate at all anything. I am the manager, I am the director, I am the creator, I am the main person who controls everything. And I'm not physically controlling, but from your energy wise, you know what I mean. So that's how you navigate, and that's why it's very important to catch the first thought and be aware of it when it's very subtle in the beginning, because it's easy to catch them and redirect them when they haven't catch the momentum. But when they catch the momentum, then it gets hard. So let me know if this piece of nugget helps you. Give this video a big thumbs up, consider subscribe, and turn on the bell notification. I have some courses if you're interested. The links are in description. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.